It is an absolutely gorgeous day right on the Delta in Stockton, California at the Windmill Cove Bar and Grill. Look at the water. Look at the ambiance. It is time for TWF and it is time for Fall Mall. Well, the festivities are main evented tonight by a no disqualification championship matchup. Big MF Matt Freeman versus Tony Vargas. Mr. Ego. They've got bad blood that goes all over the state. What'll happen here tonight? Also on this program, nice guy Vinnie Massaro, former TWF champion, goes one-on-one with Daniel Torch. The uber athletic marvel of the roster meets Vinnie here this evening on this program. And Christian Black goes one-on-one also with main event Michael Sean. What money, what funds have been given to Michael Sean by Team Money? And then to kick things off, CJ Dirt goes one-on-one with the force of nature Drake Frost. CJ Dirt lost that TV title. What's going on in his brain? Drake Frost wants revenge for a few months ago. Something's got to give. But before we get to the in-ring action, let's tell you, on December 11th at the Colonial Theater, 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, live pro wrestling at our biggest and best venue. $15 for adults, $10 for kids. Get all the skinny, get all the 411 at facebook.com/thetwf. It is live pro wrestling for the masses. Then, New Year's Eve at Stockton Arena, 1 p.m. at the Stockton Heat hockey game. Join us, 248 West Fremont Street, downtown Stockton, for matches between periods of minor league hockey. Minor league hockey and pro wrestling are the best tag team partners since peanut butter and jelly. And then the first show of 2022 is called Club Collision. It's an all-ages event at the Boys and Girls Club, 545 West Alameda Street in Manteca. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, 15 for adults and 10 for kids. You better be there if you're in Manteca. And then Modesto sees live pro wrestling action, all ages, on February 5th, 2022 at Eagles Hall, 126 Camellia Way, Modesto, California. Doors at 6, showtime at 7, 15 for adults, $10 for kids. It is always an amazing time in Motown for TWF. Then back in Tracy, March 5th. Mountain House Bar and Grill, 16784 West Grantline Road in Tracy, California. Doors at 6, showtime at 7. Absolutely amazing venue. Tremendous looking venue. You'll see some footage from there in the coming weeks. But 15 for adults, $10 for kids. Join us for live TWF action.
Some more. I am your special guest, ring announcer, Love, baby. And I heard there was a party in the 209 tonight. So who's ready for some
Well, let's kick things off.
Windmill Bar, Cove, and Grill in Stockton, California. Instead of getting a title rematch, I got to wrestle some guy named Drake Frosty. So, you know what? I said, screw it. I'm going to find that cat this weekend and jump his ass. But I did a little Googling, a little bit of Yahooing. Hell, I even asked Jeeves. You know what Jeeves told me? He told me I could find Frosty at this damn place called Wendy's. Well, I tell you what, Drake Frosty, this Frosty sucks. I'm going to stick to my Make America Grape Again soda. I'll see you in Stockton, Drake.
Hey, look, it's my favorite band. Rewind the 80s.
You saw the strong words moments ago from CJ Dirt. Has he bit off more than he can chew here this evening? He's going to stare across the ring from a 300-pound, very motivated Drake Frost. Of course, flanked by Big MF Matt Freeman, CJ Dirt makes his entrance here in Stockton at the Windmill Cove Bar and Grill. Always has Freeman watching his back. He might need 10 people to watch his back here tonight. He faces Drake Frost. All the fury, all the frustration could be taken out on the feathery mulleted man right there.
You're looking real thirsty over there in that mask, honey.
My name is CJ Dirte, and I am the suplexing Red Mexican. My partner is Big MF, and he reps the 209.
Yeah!
Bitcoin, the best money we've ever had.
Hey, turn
With a
that
different
off!
kind of
Fucking
money.
damn it! Turn that shit off! So, the few things I wanted to say included number one. Now, I know I'm a redneck, but come on, when I came out here, I see nothing but a bunch of toothless backwater hicks. It's people like this, that's why Joe Biden's president, right, Matt?
That's the exact reason why Joe Biden's pregnant, because of Stockton losers like yourself.
Especially you.
Uneducated, stupid, drug addict Stocktonians.
I bet all these people have more DUIs than the mayor of Stockton, both of them. The colored feller and that Mexican one.
I'm gonna come out there and Stockton slap every single last one of you if you don't give us the proper respect that we deserve.
But you know what? I know some people that deserve a smack even more than these backwater fools. Yeah, it's you. You freaking played the role. You want to push me, fella? You want to push me?
Oh, come on, this is unnecessary. This is a member of the band, that's going to be rocking us to the ring here tonight. Oh no, oh no. And out steps Drake Frost. Drake Frost is here for a fight. Drake Frost is not here to watch the American degenerates run their mouths over and over again. Just save that member of the band.
You got time for grape soda?
Drake Frost, in my opinion, was absolutely screwed out of the TWF Championship last time we were in Sacramento. Tonight, the circumstances are very different. We are in Stockton, and CJ Dirt is forced to go mano-a-mano.
Even more than these backwater fools. Yeah, it's you. You freaking played the role. You want to push me, fella? You want to push me?
Ridiculous. Attacking a member of the band, attacking a guy that's just playing the damn music. The American degenerates go after a guy that can't defend himself, and then Drake Frost had seen too much of that. cleared the ring and made the save moments ago. Well, let's get to the fighting. Let's get to the match. And CJ Dirt is already in his own head. He's got a very, very motivated, strong, powerful, explosive individual staring across the ring from him here this evening. In my estimation, I believe this is the first time that these two competitors have ever faced each other.
Oh, Dude Love had to step away from the ring because there was just too much going on for me. But from the greatest trailer park in the valley, please give it up for the what is he? He's the Red Mexican suplexing. Hey, damn you out! I don't know your name. He's CJ Dirty. And from the New Balti Con Dojo, give it up for the force of nature, baby, Drake Frost. And go with order!
All the intensity right there. Maybe the most intense athlete in all of wrestling is Drake Frost, and CJ Dirt doesn't want to feel that wrath already ducking between the ropes and trying to avoid any possibility of a beatdown. Here we go. You see Drake clearly stronger, clearly bigger, and CJ's already regrouping on the outside. 8 seconds into this thing, and he's rethinking his life. He's rethinking his life choices. And Drake Frost doesn't want to sit around and let him massage his buddy. You see, look at the size difference right there between him and just about everyone. And now chasing CJ Dirt. CJ, well, there's a right hand to the face trying to gain some sort of edge over this monster. Working on that left arm. There's that Russian leg sweep. Down goes the force of nature. CJ Dirt. Offense, offense, and offense.
Real man, real mullet.
Should worry more about that guy and less about the crowd. Reverse atomic drop by Drake Frost. Traditional atomic drop, and CJ's hurt. And CJ Dirt shrieks as he's body slammed down to the canvas.
Put me down! Put me down!
Should I put him down?
Put him down!
Wow! And after he plucks him in midair, unceremoniously dumped down to the canvas. Nicely done by Drake Frost, who is dominating the proceedings. Well, there's that Russian leg sweep, but not to be outdone. Plucks him in midair and dumps him down.
Should I put him down?
Wow, what does that feel like? And now he's chasing him. Show a few replays and all of a sudden you got chaos on the outside. Chasing him over by the water there. And CJ Dirt kicks the middle rope. It goes right up into the groin, into the twig and berries of Drake Frost, and CJ gets some momentum in a very cheap way. DDT, and down goes the big man, former television champion CJ Dirt. And not even a 2 count. Can only get himself 1. Drake Frost trying to make his way to his feet, trying to shake off the cobwebs. We've got many big matches here tonight as Drake retaliates. Oh, he caught his foot. Well, coming up next, main event Michael Shawn battles Christian Black. And what a leverage move there by CJ Dirt. The foot was caught in the second rope. An Irish whip made him fall flat on his face. And now CJ Dirt with a modified camel clutch and his much bigger and larger opponent. Drake Frost is fading. CJ Dirt doing everything he can to neutralize him. It didn't last very long. Drake to his feet. and smushed in the corner. In my estimation, Drake Frost should be TWF champion right now. Oh, he missed. Tried to smush him, tried to get him in the corner. Here's a roll-up by CJ Dirt. And just can't keep that big frame down. It was in Sacramento a couple months ago. Drops him on his face. A few months ago in Sacramento, CJ Dirt, his buddy Matt Freeman, should have lost the title to Drake Frost. Drake Frost was inches away from becoming the champion of this company. Oh, come on. Really? It took Vinnie Massaro knocking out everyone in the ring to keep the title on Matt Freeman, but then he knocked out Matt Freeman too. As it stands right now in this matchup, CJ Dirt somehow has the offensive momentum on Drake Frost. It's a beautiful day out there right by the water here in Stockton. We're right on the Delta.
Bring it down! Bring it down! Quattro! I don't know any more Spanish!
He knows no more Spanish. Powerbomb. Well, he knows a powerbomb. And Big MF Matt Freeman saves any possibility of a 3 count by placing the foot of CJ Dirt on the bottom rope after he took that enormous powerbomb moments ago. Look at this. And Drake Frost, this has been a clinic in big-time power moves, but right there, saved the match in my estimation. Big MF Matt Freeman saved his buddy, but what did he save him? He saved him from a loss, but he might have put him in harm's way even longer. And now Drake Frost thinking top rope, thinking something to polish off CJ Dirt. And Drake Frost swats him away. Uh-oh, we've seen this before. CJ neutralizes him, hits that stunner. Not to be. Drake Frost holds on and CJ crashes down to the canvas. Down goes Big MF. Wow, what a running lariat. Victory for Drake Frost. Absolutely motors him, plows him down.
You don't need that for their exit. You don't need that for their exit.
Woo, baby! Yo, winner! The Force of Nature! Drake Frost!
Hey, Freeman! Our business isn't over yet! One way! Whatever this ring is, you're putting that title against me! Come hell or high water! Anytime!
Now look at this right here. CJ Dirt thought he had it. It was not to be. The stunner off the top failed, and Drake Frost mows him down, absolutely destroys him with a running lariat and a 1-2-3. Wow. Stick a fork in CJ Dirt because he is done. Wow. Drake Frost wows this crowd. Wins them over with an absolutely crazy display of power. And CJ Dirt.
You gotta call Trump, man. Tell him I need some pills right now. Call Trump.
And CJ Dirt has been annihilated here tonight in Stockton. It's back to the drawing board for those two. Well, if you have a live pro wrestling fix, if you want to do a birthday party, a private party, a corporate event, hit us up. We can bring the action to your town, to your neck of the woods. Total Wrestling Federation at hotmail.com is our email. So email us. We could want to do business with everyone.
There's a good little moment, it ends. See, you want to be a rock and roll star, you want to be a professional wrestler. Which one is it? See, I have one goal only, and that's to be a professional wrestler. See, Dave, you have something that I've wanted for a very, very long time. And I told my buddy CJ that after this match, I didn't care if he had it or if you had it. I'm going right through whoever had it. Well, Dave, I'm going right through you. See, this belt, it signifies something. It signifies that I don't need Dreamy Drew. It signifies that I really am what I say I am. I am the main event. See, Dave, I don't even dislike you. See, that's the part that makes me really, really worried for you. Because you have something that belongs to me. Dave, I hope you got your good little moment out of your system. I hope for one day you become a professional wrestler and not a rock star. But it will not be good enough. Dave, I end your good little moment. Dave, when I walk out of Tracy, California, they're gonna say, and new television champion, the main event, Michael Shawn.
Well, next week on this program, you will see Michael Shawn versus Dave Wasted for the TV title. Let me remind you about live pro wrestling events coming to your area. December 11th, Colonial Theater, 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, 15 for adults and 10 for kids. Facebook.com for all the skinny/TWF. And that is our greatest venue. If there's one venue you need to go to, it's the Colonial. And then we have some fun at Stockton Arena between periods of the minor league hockey game on New Year's Eve. Last time there was 3,000 people there. It was great. 248 West Freeman Street is the address. It's in Stockton, right downtown there. It should be a great time for everyone. Please join us. And then 2022 kicks off with a big bang. All Ages Pro Wrestling live at the Boys and Girls Club, 545 West Alameda Street in Manteca. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, 15 for adults, 10 for kids. It's always a great time, lots of screaming, enthusiastic kids. And then Modesto sees live pro wrestling on Saturday, February 5th, 2022. All ages action at the Eagles Hall, 126 Camellia Way, Modesto, California. Doors at 6, showtime at 7, 15 for adults, 10 for kids. It's always a great time there, too. It's an old speakeasy, great building, great food, great people in Modesto. And then back for the Shamrock Showdown, Saturday, March 5th, Mountain House Bar and Grill, 16784 West Grantline Road in Tracy, California. Doors at 6, showtime at 7, 15 for adults, 10 for kids. It is a great venue. We just started doing shows there in Tracy. We're going to build an audience and have a great time every 4 months or so in T-Town. Well, the main event tonight features a no disqualification championship contest. Big MF Matt Freeman goes one-on-one with Mr. Ego Tony Vargas, so you have to keep watching here tonight. Also featured on this program, nice guy Vinnie Massaro goes one-on-one with Daniel Torch. Mano y mano. Talk about contrasting styles, uber athletic versus snug life here this evening. And coming up next, Christian Black goes one-on-one also with Michael Shawn. What did T-Money pay Michael Shawn to try to take out Christian Black? Only time will tell in our next contest on this television program.
Who's ready for another match, baby?
Let's go! Well, the question on my mind is, what did T-Money pay Michael Shawn? How many zeros were on the check to try to beat down Christian Black? Christian Black has a championship match in a few weeks on this program with whoever the champion may be. But he has specifically paid main event Michael Shawn to take out Christian Black, to injure him, to beat him down, to make him not 100% for his championship opportunity in 2 weeks on this program. Well, there's an individual right there that has put in the time, that has put in the effort. There's an individual right there. He might be full of himself, but he added lean muscle. He added all sorts of, yeah. He added everything you could over the pandemic and upped his game, and now Michael Schuerman in the best fighting shape he's ever been in. Well, like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/TheTWF is our Facebook. Are all of you leaving Facebook? Well, those of you that are on Facebook, you can check us out. This is the Windmill Cove Bar and Grill in Stockton, California. Some stock footage to show you how awesome this place is. Look at that. It's beautiful. I recommend show up here, have a beer, have dinner, and look at the beautiful scenery as soon as you possibly can. And here comes Christian Black. Maybe the most popular member of the roster among the people. He's held just about every title you can think of over the years here in this company. As of late, though, the crooked commissioner of this company, Team Money, has his sights set on Christian.
Cause from the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, give it up for the main event, Michael Schuerman. And his opponent, he's from the ghettos of Metropolis, baby, and he's the sun-tan Superman. Give it up for Christian Black.
Well, it looks like the people are firmly on the side of Christian Black here this evening. Main event Michael Schuerman is younger. The experience level is about the same when it comes to pro wrestling. Both men have huge matches in the coming weeks in their careers, but who can get that momentum? Who can look forward and go into a championship contest with momentum? Will it be main event Michael Schuerman or Christian Black? I don't know. We talked about main event Michael Schuerman, who has added lean muscle all over his body over the pandemic. Oh, is the ref clean? I think he's clean. I didn't see any foreign objects. Well, Christian used to be a referee. Before he started in-ring competition about a decade and a half ago, he was a referee. He got confused for a second. Well, here we go. Michael Schuerman will not say how much he was paid to beat down Christian Black in this contest by our crooked commissioner, Team Money. I know it's probably a lot. That's all I know. Michael Schuerman, who next week, win, lose, or draw in this thing, will challenge for the television title from Tracy, California at the Mountain House Bar and Grill. Christian Black, in 2 weeks' time, will challenge whoever the TWF champion is. So both men, you have that look-ahead factor. Who can keep momentum? And there's people there. Believe me, there's people there. They're all back at the benches drinking their drinks. There's people there. And main event Michael Schuerman wants nothing to do with Christian at this point in time. How much of this is mind games and how much of this is him thinking he's going to get beat up? I don't know. It's kind of windy and cold now. My rain. Oh, classic trick by main event Michael Schuerman. He gets in the ring 2 seconds before and takes him down. Oh, there's an equalizer. What a clothesline by Christian Black.
He's got the rope. Pin it!
Nearly clotheslined him out of his wrestling boots moments ago. The sound of that clothesline, you could hear it from this hard camera angle way far away. Christian Black starts this thing with a bang. Big chop and down goes main event Michael Schuerman, former tag team champion here in TWF. Looking to build upon that. Oh, and there's the cerebral qualities of a main event Michael Schuerman. He knew where he was in the squared circle. Handful of tights, pushed him into the turnbuckles, and regained that offensive momentum. Christian Black took a little time to have some fun with the crowd, and it made him pay moments later.
No. 1,
Oh, come on. I might not like the way he does business, but Michael Schuerman has been so successful over the years. Always thinking in that squared circle, even if they're chicanery, even if they're impure thoughts. Well, right there, moments ago, that was the difference maker in this matchup for Michael Schuerman to regain momentum. Big rights to the skull and Christian Black. Christian's on rubber legs.
You guys want to do 80s wrestling?
And Stinger splash in the corner, and Christian is hurt. Down he goes, and Michael Schuerman is accomplishing exactly what he came here to do. Beat down Christian Black. Make him not 100% when he receives his title shot in just a few weeks. And Christian's hurt. Trying to rearrange the facial features and the spine at the same time is Michael Schuerman. Of course, coming up later on, no disqualification for the championship. Tony Vargas challenges Big MF Matt Freeman. I can't wait for that one. Oh, he's on his back. Oh, Christian Black throws caution to the wind, throws his own feet up, and smushes him. And both men are down. They've both seen their fair share of punishment in the short time they've been in the ring. Michael Schuerman the first to his feet. Well, that's a right hand. Nothing fancy about that. Right between the eyes, over and over again. And Christian trying to get some adrenaline going. Trying to get the blood pumping through the veins. We're taking it back to the 80s. Big boot! Well, the band that's been rocking everyone to the ring is called Going Back to the 80s. Oh, and he missed a leg drop. Big splash! I'm having flashbacks. It's like the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 6 or something. Unable to keep him down. Unceremonious fall moments ago for Michael Schuerman. But since that time, he has regained it. He has gotten Christian Black flat on his back and choking the life out of him here and now.
Get tired of what? What did I do? Warning you about the choke. What did I do? Michael, why? What do you mean?
Christian trying to get some air back in the lungs and get back in the ball game here. Michael Schuerman trying to prevent that. Now Christian, he's worse for wear. That lady's telling him to be nice. Not possible for that guy. Oh, he stomped on his foot. Oh, beautiful Uranagi. And Christian Black just nearly got victory, snatched victory out of the jaws of what I thought was defeat. Oh, why not? Oh, stunner, why not? He's pulling out all the 80s and 90s hits here tonight, just like the band. Just like the band's gonna play a little Journey, a little Guns N' Roses. Christian Black is pulling out all the hits. Oh, he caught him! He caught him! And Michael Schuerman wins it! Michael Schuerman turns a leap off the top rope into a cutter, into an ace crusher. Christian Black unceremoniously down to the canvas and stays down. Michael Schuerman is building momentum. Michael Schuerman found a way to outsmart Christian Black here this evening. Victory for the main event, Michael Schuerman. Well, there's that Uranagi. I thought it was done. Pulls out a stunner. All the hits from the 80s and 90s. But Michael Schuerman turns a negative into a positive and gets the victory.
Oh, baby, your winner of that match was the main event, Michael Schuerman.
Well, at all of our live pro wrestling events, we have the folks from Zombie Prevention Company. They have a variety of products for sale, like board games, replica weapons, CBD products, and much, much more. My son the other day just bought a PlayStation writing pad that he loves a lot and doodles all the time in. They've got all sorts of cool stuff for sale at our live events.
When I landed in jail, belonging to a union saved me 20% at All Pro Bail Bonds.
When my buddy called me to bail him out, I went to All Pro Bail Bonds. They give the military a 20% discount.
I needed my husband home with us, but I didn't have the money to get him out. That's why I went to All Pro Bail Bonds, because they let me make payments.
You never know when you'll need a pro. Call All Pro Bail Bonds, 888-845-BAIL, offering affordable payment plans plus military and union discounts.
¿Alguien ha sido arrestado? Llame sin compromiso. Nosotros le ayudaremos. Ofrecemos pagos de acuerdo a su presupuesto. No se preocupe más. Nuestros agentes son amables y profesionales. Llame a un experto. Llame a All Pro Bail Bonds.
At the Windmill Cove, your greatest TWF champion ever has to put his title on the line against someone I have no desire to wrestle against. Because I've already defended my title successfully against Tony Vargas, just like I defended my title successfully against Drake Frost. And as you can tell by all the flyers that are coming out after this date that got Big MF as the champ, everyone knows that the Big MF is going to do whatever it takes to walk away the champion. Win, I don't care. Lose, I don't care. The Big MF is going to hold on to the strap. The winner is going to be the Big IGMF. Vargas, you got a destiny with a Stockton slap.
Well, that's your main event here this evening. No disqualification for the title. Big MF Matt Freeman versus Tony Vargas. Mr. Ego. He was screwed out of the title a few weeks ago in Modesto. We had to make it right here tonight. No DQ. And Daniel Torch, the uber athletic marvel, takes on the nice guy Vinnie Massaro one-on-one. They had a barn burner. They had a classic at the Colonial Theater a few months ago. Tonight is the rematch. And here comes Daniel Torch, rocking out with the band here in Stockton. In my estimation, the most athletic member of the roster is right there. Wows crowds all over the place. So light on his feet, almost like a superhero out there. But he'll be staring across the ring from a world-traveled tough guy. This, my friends, is Vinnie Massaro, former champion of TWF, has been to Japan, has been to Mexico, has been all over the world. And he does have a victory over Daniel Torch a few months ago at the Colonial Theater. Daniel Torch wanted this rematch. Daniel Torch wanted a chance to redeem himself.
Yeah, baby, let's get the party going some more. We have a match here to schedule for one fall. Introducing first from Motown, Modesto, California. Please give it up for Daniel Torch.
I'm not happy about it either. That's just where I live.
And his opponent, he hails out of the North Beach, and he's a nice guy. Please give it up for Vinnie Massaro.
What?
Well, let's get this going. Daniel Torch wanted a rematch. Daniel Torch came within an eyelash of defeating Vinnie Massaro a couple months ago at the Colonial Theater in Sacramento, California. Daniel Torch, he thinks he has what it takes to knock off Vinnie, to knock off the nice guy. Oh boy.
Let's do it.
That is a costume right there.
He said you're a pussy, kick his ass.
He called him a cat. He called him a feline. He called him a 5-letter P word.
Yep, you heard me.
Listen, she's over there. You want that pussy over there? That's the cat right there.
I got it, you actually.
It's the cat in the hat right there.
Well, this guy's giving Vinnie Massaro a hard time, and Vinnie's giving it right back.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm confused. What are you talking about?
I think that guy's had a few alcoholic beverages.
I came here to have myself a grapple, so I just want to wrestle.
Well, unfortunately, Daniel Torch is gonna have to reap what happens from Vinnie's frustration with that fan getting under his skin.
If that's my fan, I quit. I'm done. Retire. End.
It's a beautiful day here right on the water in the 209. Vinnie Massaro versus Daniel Torch. Let's have a grapple, to quote Daniel Torch. He's obviously given up some size and some body weight to Vinnie. He's given up some experience as well to Vinnie.
There's three, all right. There's 3 drunk people.
But there is no doubt whatsoever who the more nimble and fast member of this matchup is. Daniel Torch is going to have to stick and move to be successful. And there's that size. Daniel Torch, it's going to be a long night for him. Right on the back of his head. Time to regroup. I think they want to see a body slam. We'll see.
Body slam? Yeah! No, but he's gonna body slam me. All right. Come on, body slam. Come on, body slam. Go ahead.
He's gonna let him try. I don't know about all that. Unsuccessful.
Wait, body slam? Yeah!
There's a body slam. And Vinnie Massaro sticks him down on the canvas. Well, it's a great day here in Stockton.
Boo! The referee said no. Boo!
Body slam in the water.
Body slam?
I'm giving those kids a little something, something, what they wanted to see. Well, that kid's going to tell all the other kids he's going to want to body slam him on the playground at school next week. And Daniel Torch wants the punishment to stop. Well, this is a clinic in crowd participation right here. Get the crowd on your side That's exactly what's happening. Let's have a grapple. Well, Vinnie appears to be the taller of the two, but not by much. And Torch now needs to get out of trouble, which he does. And Vinnie trucks him down. Leapfrog. Oh, nice arm drag. A second time, and down goes Vinnie. On the money with the drop kick. And Vinnie to the outside. And Torch dives to the outside, much to the delight of all these people. It's a great time here at the Windmill Cove to watch flying wrestlers. Check out the athleticism of Daniel Torch.
Over the rope, yeah!
Wow. And these people can appreciate Daniel Torch right there. He needs to throw him back in the ring where he can beat him, where he can get that 1-2-3, that elusive 1-2-3. Too much time between the move and the pinfall, unfortunately for Torch. Couldn't get three. European uppercut, and Vinnie staggers Vinnie a second time. There's the reversal. Torch gets a foot up, avoids the contact. Oh, and Vinnie Massaro with the elbow across the jaw as Torch leaps across the top rope. Elbow to the top of the head. One more time, and Torch is hurt. Vinnie Massaro like a shark smelling bloody water. What a hip toss. Sends him into the heavens with that hip toss. Vinnie Massaro has recovered from earlier punishment and is cooking with gasoline right now. Across our 18-foot ring. Now, much to the credit of Daniel Torch, gets that shoulder up. Tougher than a $2 steak. That was the game changer right there. Daniel Torch left his feet. They call it high-risk offense for a reason. And Vinnie made him pay. Oh no. And Vinnie Massaro just tossed him to the outside. He says he's going swimming. No. He's going to toss him into the Delta. Vinnie Massaro doing everything he can to toss Daniel Torch in the water.
Nobody's going in the water.
And Torch somehow avoids it. Big rights on Vinnie. And tossed across that table. It's gotten chaotic here today at TWF. It's gotten crazy here today at TWF. And Vinnie throws him back inside.
No! Vinnie, no!
Came within inches of tossing him over that little fence and into the water. And then Vinnie chucked him over that picnic table. And now he's got a steel chair. Oh no. This could get very ugly very quickly.
Don't do it! Vinnie, don't do it!
He's hardcore. Vinnie Massaro. Yeah, that is very hardcore. To not use the chair. And Torch, all that body weight leaning on him. Vinnie, very comfortable in his seat. He doesn't want to go anywhere.
What do you say?
Wants to tell a few stories.
He's going to give up. What do you say?
Tell a few stories about Bay Area wrestling in the 1990s. Well, Torch now gets to a vertical base, alleviates a lot of that pressure. And the back elbow thwarts the comeback.
1, 2.
Well, right shoulder off the canvas. Just when you think Torch is coming back, Vinnie cuts him off. He saw it coming from 10 miles away and was able. If you get Torch running around, leaping all over the place, that's where he's successful. Vinnie, though, ground and pound and slow him down. And Torch is hurt. The more times the face hits the turnbuckle, the worse for Torch. Oh, he caught it. Staggers him. Leaping stunner, nicely done by Daniel Torch, and down goes Vinnie Massaro. Pin that man, pin that man. And both athletes are down. Well, coming up next is the TWF Championship matchup. Big MF Matt Freeman versus Mr. Ego Tony Vargas, no disqualification. But as it stands right now, both men slowly getting to their feet. Vinnie was first to his feet, but here comes Torch. Here comes Torch. Pair of clotheslines. Spinning heel kick, and down goes Massaro. Torch is building momentum. Nice strikes. Daniel Torch, series of strikes, puts him in the corner. Leaping clothesline, transitions all in one motion, and now he's on the top. Crossbody! Oh, damn close. So close to getting that 3 count as Torch leaps off the top. Look at this. What a leaping stunner moments ago by Daniel Torch, and then caps it off. The flying clothesline in the corner gets to the top rope in about 2 milliseconds. Crossbody, but not 3. I talk about that athleticism. I talk about how it makes him stand out in every town we go to. That unmatched athleticism of Daniel Torch. Now he's on the top again. Oh wait, Vinnie caught him. And dumps him on his skull. 1 too many times to the top, and Torch is down. What intestinal fortitude by Torch there. Despite being dumped on his head, Daniel Torch gets the shoulder just barely off the canvas, and Vinnie can't believe it. Another time into the corner. Oh, he missed. Tornado DDT! Daniel Torch! Oh, I thought he had him. Daniel Torch hits the picture-perfect tornado DDT, but unable to keep Vinnie down. Well, stuck on his head moments ago, Vinnie unable to keep Torch down. And then, not to be outdone, Daniel Torch. Tornado DDT, but not 3. These people thought it was over. I thought it was over. Everyone at home thought it was over, but it was not. He's going to go for it again. Wow, spine buster. Oh, what a choke slam. And Vinnie Massaro gets the victory here today. What a hotly contested matchup right there. In the end, it was experience and cunning that got the 1, 2, 3 for that guy. The kid called for the choke slam, and Vinnie delivers here tonight. He went for a second tornado DDT. What a spine buster, followed by the choke slam. Folded inside out.
That's right. Ever since I won the television championship, in typical gypsy punk fashion, I took the money and ran. CJ Dirt, I've been getting a lot of words lately that you've been showing up to every single show that I've played with my band while I've been on tour. You're causing a ruckus, sniffing around with your two bloodhounds. I'm assuming those bloodhounds are Big MF and Lady Lindsay. Y'all looking for Dave Wasted? Well, I ain't hard to find, and I'll be ready and waiting for you at any time. Which takes me to my other topic, Total Wrestling Federation. Tracy, California, yours truly defends the TWF Championship. Michael Shawn Michaels? Michael Scott? Scott Michaels? Michael. You've been looking good lately, buddy. Getting jacked. Real buff. Getting swole. Hitting the gym. I see it. You sure ain't that scrawny little dreamboat I met 3 years ago. Tracy, California, you and I go toe-to-toe for the television championship. And I just gotta let you know, I'm gonna run circles around you, buddy. All those muscles won't do you no good. Because when that bell rings, ding, 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 it's last call. Party's over. Adios, Michael Shawn. And still, your television champion, Dave Wasted. Now, excuse me, I gotta go do what I do best, and that's rock star shit.
Well, next week on this program, Dave Wasted defends the TWF television title against main event Michael Shawn. You saw he was victorious earlier. He's got momentum. What will happen next week on this television program between those two? Well, you can watch the AEW pay-per-views at the Beach Hut Deli. It is the best place in Sacramento for a sandwich and a beer, in my humble opinion. 2535 Fair Oaks Boulevard in Sacramento. It is a great place for pro wrestling viewing. My kids love it. My wife loves it. It is a great time to enjoy a sandwich and pro wrestling. We watch all the AEW pay-per-views right there. Indie Handshake has provided some of the video that you see on the screen on this program. It is the foremost place to enjoy the history of Northern California professional wrestling on YouTube and a podcast. The 209 Bump of the Moment.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ring the bell.
Let's go, baby, steer! Yes, break, dip.
No.
Fuck!
No.
A Tesla!
No.
Get out of my way!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Scrape and Scare champion for 2021, Jay Paul!
The 209 Pro Wrestling Academy presents the Bump of the Moment. Get trained for pro wrestling by Mr. Ego Tony Vargas and then start working shows all over the place. Live your dream as a pro wrestler at the 209 Pro Wrestling Academy. Total Wrestling Federation at hotmail.com is our email if you'd like to advertise on any of our live pro wrestling events that come from towns all over the place like Stockton, Sacramento, Manteca, Modesto, etc. Or shoot us a text. 916-317-9999 is the number. Text us. We can do business with every small business. We're out here to help small businesses just like ours. Well, this is Stockton, California, and the Windmill Cove Bar and Grill. It is right on the water. It is a great place to get a meal, watch some live music, We thank them for helping out TWF and giving us a very, very unique place.
The last time TWF champion Big MF, Matt Freeman, and Tony Vargas faced off, there was chaos and commotion before the match and during the match, including a disqualification finish, giving the win to Tony Vargas, but the title retention staying with the champion, Matt Freeman. As TWF head referee, I am hereby announcing that the next time these two men face off for the championship next week will be no disqualification and no countout.
We heard those words last week from referee Ray. This is no disqualification for the championship. This is the main event here tonight on this program, and this is the challenger. Mr. Ego Tony Vargas. He has played professional football. He has competed in professional mixed martial arts. He brings a ton of credentials to the table. Can he harness all those legit athletic credentials and become the champion of this company here tonight? Or will it be a night that the champion retains and uses chicanery as usual? I don't know. It was only a few short weeks ago in Modesto that CJ Dirt hopped in the ring and kept the title for Big MF Matt Freeman, basically with a disqualification. That has been rectified here this evening. There will be no disqualifications. Anything goes. We must have a winner. And here comes TWF champion Big MF Matt Freeman, along with CJ Dirt still holding his head from earlier punishment. This, my friends, is the main event.
Oh, baby, before we get to this last party of the night, I have a special guest I want to introduce you all to. Say hello to Mr. Sacco! Mr. Sacco says he loves you. This match is for the TWF title. And your challenger, he's from Hayward, California. He is the egotistical psychopath, Mr. Ego, Tony Vargas. Yo champion, escorted to the ring by CJ Dirty. He fights from right here in the 209, Stockton, California. Give it up for your champion, the Big MF, Matt Freeman, baby.
Whoa, gentlemen. I hate to interrupt. Just give me a moment. Things didn't quite go my way tonight. The main event guy, Michael Shawn, he's a good guy, good wrestler. He hurt me pretty good. However, I did win an opportunity at the TWF title. So I'm putting you and you on notice. That guy's on notice too. And Tracy, I want the winner for the TWF title.
Well, Christian Black has a title match pending, trying to get in the brain of whoever can win this thing. But it's on to the business at hand, here and now. There is bad blood personified between these two. They do not like each other.
Dude Love was just informed that this contest is no countout and no disqualifications, baby.
That ain't necessarily fair, man.
There must be a winner. No BS, all right? Let's settle all that controversy between the ropes like it should be. You see Vargas, the bigger of the two, the taller of the two. Big MF Matt Freeman would argue that he's stronger. I think Vargas would argue that he's stronger. I don't know. I know you got two legit athletes right there, though. Here we go. And there's a shot to the midsection by the champion. Retaliation from an earlier shot by the challenger.
How you like that, honey? Yeah!
Now the weights don't fight back, and Vargas does. You better stay focused, Big MF. Here we go. Trying to knot up that thigh muscle. Stiff forearm to the side of the face by the defending champion, and now he's biting his forehead. Anything goes, no disqualification. You can bite him 100 times if that's what you see fit. And now the champion, oh, stiff shots over and over again. Clothesline in the corner, and Vargas is hurt. Vargas clutching his jaw a second ago. And now being choked on the top rope by the champion. A very fast start now by Big MF Matt Freeman. A couple of body blows over and over again. We talked about his MMA background. Undefeated as a professional mixed martial artist is Matt Freeman. More punishment as Vargas is down. Unable to keep the shoulders down, but every time you kick out, you expend energy. He knows that. Very, very fast start for the champion, trying to get the job done. Wow, that was stiff. That was a stiff shot in the corner as Big MF Matt Freeman continues to dominate. Oh, and here comes Vargas. Knee to the head. Wow. And that was explosive offense. And Big MF barely gets that shoulder off the canvas. And now Vargas, one hand on his throat, one hand doing push-ups. As an homage to Bite Club there, bites him on the forehead. Returns it from earlier. Oh, what does it feel like to take that boot to the head at full force by a man of that size? But don't let the size fool you. He's a professional athlete. And that's Vargas getting some payback right there. He was screwed out of the title in Modesto a few weeks ago. CJ Dirt hopped in the ring, caused the disqualification. Hence, we have the no disqualification stipulation here this evening in Stockton. Big MF Matt Freeman trying to get back to his feet.
No. You guys want me in?
Cheap shot, low blow by the defending champion. And that is 100% legal in this environment, as is CJ stomping the hell out of Vargas. It's legal. Unfortunately for Tony Vargas, all this is legal, and all this gives Matt Freeman an advantage.
Hey, Matt, hold his hand for me. No, come on.
Well, they could fight out there all day. It is not Falls Count anywhere. There's no pinfalls out there, but there's no disqualifications and no countouts. They could brawl all up the Delta.
Oh, no. Come on.
Chair to the spine of the challenger. The champion, much to my surprise, has controlled a majority of this matchup.
No DQ, Tony.
And there's a chain. And choking him out. I guess whatever gets him closer to victory, Big MF Matt Freeman's going to utilize anything that's not nailed down, in my opinion. Grates his face with it too. And Tony Vargas needs a comeback, and he needs a comeback in a hurry. As this punishment mounts, he might lose this thing. Yeah. Trying to humiliate the guy. Back to live action now. shot to the spine, and Big MF is dominating. There's no fancy way to sugarcoat it. Big MF is dominating the proceedings at this moment in time.
You lost. I will get Drake Frost back out.
Oh, look at Vargas. Look at Vargas come back. He would love to leave Stockton as the champion of this company, and it could happen. Oh, and chucks him into those chairs. Big MF is down, and the title reign of Big MF is in serious jeopardy as he's being choked out with that garden hose here at ringside. Tony Vargas has all the skills to be champion. Can he make it? And rams the door into his head. It's the porta potty. Body slam on the outside, spine on ground moments ago.
Come on, guys, no, shut up. Make him eat that. Shut up.
You listen to him, just keep your mouth shut and look pretty. Look out, kid.
And Vargas, chair on face of the defending champion. And these people would love to see nothing more than a new champion crown here tonight. Tony Vargas going after Big MF Matt Freeman. Big MF Matt Freeman earned every bit of this ass kicking, in my humble opinion.
It's a bad day right now.
And now Vargas, very smart, takes him back over to the ring where he can beat him, where he can win the championship.
He's in the ring.
Look out, kid.
And now, something big, something explosive, something to polish him off and leave this building with the championship is on the agenda of Tony Vargas, Mr. Ego. Oh, it took him too long to get to the top, and Big MF Matt Freeman makes him pay with a couple of shots. Superplex! Wow! And both men are down. Both competitors in this championship main event are down. What a sickening thud as human flesh, as human anatomy slams down to the canvas. There's no mandatory 10 count. There must be a winner. No disqualifications, no countouts. The referee is not counting to 10. He is just waiting for these men to get up and keep fighting. Oh, who wants it more? Oh. Exchanging huge blows. Both men swinging for the fences here tonight. Wow. That's hatred right there. These men hate each other. Backbreaker. Oh, Texas Cloverleaf. Texas Cloverleaf. If he taps out, it's over. Oh, come on. Chain to the face. CJ Dirt just rammed that chain into the face of Tony Vargas. 1, 2, 3. Ridiculous. And Big MF retains the championship here tonight. Not once, but twice, CJ Dirt now has cost Tony Vargas the championship of this company. And Big MF retains the title here at Windmill Cove Bar and Grill in Stockton, California, and he's got a one-finger salute for all these people. It was that chain to the skull that saved the title. And Big MF is to leave this area, leave this building, champion.
Until Dude Love makes it official. The winner and still TWF Heavyweight Champion, Big MF Matt Freeman. Oh, Dude Love and TWF want to thank everybody for coming out. We want you to come see our friends in Zombie Prevention. We want you to go to facebook.com/TWF and give us a follow. And from Mr. Sacco and from Dude Love, have a nice day.